Hello, welcome back to my channel, Divine Libra Wisdom. I'm back again with the weekly check-in readings for the signs of Libra, Cancer, and Taurus. As you can see, I'm doing this for Cancer. And before I get started, I'm going to get all of my disclaimers out of the way, just so I can get the ball rolling. And as you can see, it's my system is a bit different, but it'll go back to normal next week, how I was reading them with the each 3 columns, 2 rows, but yeah, that's neither here nor there. I'm just doing this way because I have some things I have to get finished, but I really wanted to get you all's readings up, so that's why it's a little bit different. Okay. But yeah, disclaimers are, if you're new to the channel, thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure you subscribe so that you know when I drop new videos. If you are returning to the channel, thank you so much. Definitely means you may have subscribed, but if you have not and you just kind of came back across my videos, make sure you are subscribed to the channel so that way you are aware of when I drop new videos as well, and possibly when I start doing lives over here, which I have that in mind. I just have to find the time to do so and do that. Okay. And as you listen along, make sure you're liking the video, leaving comments, and telling me how the video resonated if it did, and you feel comfortable sharing. If not, you don't have to. You can just leave a cute emoji down in the comment section just to let me know that you are rocking with me, rocking with my content, and you enjoyed the reading. Okay. Subscribe to the channel, share the video out, do all the things. The cards that I'm using will be down in the description box. How to get in touch with me to book a personal reading will also be there as well. Also, I did drop a new video previously or earlier. It is a pick-a-pile, and it's what is your subconscious trying to tell you, so definitely go check that out as well. And let's see what else. I think that's it, really. If I forgot to mention something, then it'll be down in the description box. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started here. This is for Cancers, like I said. Actually, let's keep this turned over until I'm ready for that. So yeah, in this case, it's still going start of the week, midweek, end of the week, but we just have 1 oracle card as opposed to 3. Okay, and we have the affirmation card over here. All right, so let me just give me a second to kind of look at these cards. Okay. And I'm just trying to see if any channeled messages come out as I'm looking at these. Okay, Cancers, I feel like for this week, you all are pretty much content for the most part. I just feel like, as I was mentioning in the Libra reading, is that we are in a Mercury retrograde, and so just try to remain calm in the face of frustrations, delays, or anything like that. But I feel like this is not necessarily impacting you too much. I feel like, again, and looking at the cards, it seems that way also, but I feel like you're very content. I feel like for a lot of Cancers, you may be, concentrating on your home, kind of, getting rid of old things, kind of looking at old stuff. Maybe, you may be feeling a bit feeling a bit nostalgic this week. Maybe looking at old photos, reminiscing on the old days, thinking about loved ones who have passed away, which could come up as you're looking at old photos. But you're very much feeling nostalgic this week, as well as wanting to be close to home. A lot of you may want to kind of be isolated to yourself this week, is what I'm feeling. Um, and because you have water out here too, I feel like you're very, some of you, with you being a water sign, you could be kind of in your feelings or in your emotions, which is not a bad thing. It's just you may be feeling everything, you know what I mean? Especially with the moons that we've just had. So, and also the reason why I decided to have just one card, and that was from the Moonology deck that I just recently purchased. And I wanted to do that because I've been very in tune or feeling the moon energy, and I just want to continue to kind of tap into that and see how it reflects in our weekly check-in readings. Okay, but without further ado, let's go ahead and really get started. Okay, so the first tarot card that you have out is the Three of Water, and this is about a celebration, a wedding, graduation, or a birth announcement, the need to have more fun. And that's what that is right there. So I mentioned that Cancers are kind of feeling sort of like to themselves, not really wanting to be bothered. You kind of just want to stay close to home and do your thing, which is, it can be fun in itself. It can be a celebration in and of itself. So you may just kind of crave to celebrate with close friends, family, and that's totally fine, especially with the three being here and being significant. Like, it could be like you have three really, well, you and two other friends make up a close-knit family or friendship or friend circle, I'm sorry. And, maybe you're inviting them over, to watch movies, to have good snacks, and, maybe cook dinner with each other. I see that. If you are going to like some sort of celebration, birthday celebration, or, I don't really think any graduations are happening at the moment, unless it's something like a special occasion or a special graduation ceremony for some reason. That could be the case for some of you, but for the most part, I really feel like this is more so just kind of being like celebrating with those who are close to you, if that makes sense. And even like following the tarot card following is the Ace of Fire, and this is about like exciting new opportunities, career advancement, and change. So that could be part of what you're celebrating. Maybe someone, it says birth announcement on the Three of Water. So yeah, at the start of the week, maybe a new baby is born, and you're going to the hospital, you're leaving home and you're going up to the hospital to greet the newest family member, and everyone's so excited and just joyous, which is beautiful. But I really get the sense of, if there is any celebrating going on this week or at the start of the week, for Cancers, is very tight-knit, is very close to home. This is like, house parties, but like maybe like a sleepover type deal, even though it is the start of the week. It could be like getting together again. Like, I see in my mind's eye, like real close friends getting together, maybe for like a movie night, or maybe like coming off of the weekend, maybe you had like a whole girls or ladies weekend get together or something, what I'm saying, something like that. So you could be kind of coming off of that energy and just kind of like, okay, it was fun celebrating, but what I really want right now is to I want some me time, right? I want some me time. Okay, so that's the start of the week. The midweek, for midweek, you have Ace of Fire, and this is an exciting new opportunity, career advancement, change your life now. So I mentioned that before, that this could be part of whatever you're celebrating by midweek. Whatever happens, you may know for certain that you have like a bonus coming from work, or like you may have what am I trying to say? You may have applied for or put yourself in the running for like a promotion or something, and you actually get it. You know, you hear news or word that you got it by midweek, and so you know that you're going more into celebrating that. Okay, and then by the end of the week you have awakening, and this is Archangel Gabriel, and it says, look at things from a different perspective, a temporary standstill. It's important to be yourself. Okay, so by the end of the week, you know, something could, you know, pop up that maybe kind of makes you feel like you're not good enough. I don't know, maybe, you know, if it is a promotion, you may, you know, you may have been like kind of thrown into the thing and you're just kind of like, whoa, you know, let me be excited for a minute. Let me, you know, get my wits about me, you know, and let me get used to this. But I feel like you're going to just, you know, you're going to do whatever, you know, you're going to do well no matter what, especially because you wouldn't have gotten the, you know, promotion. You wouldn't have gotten that opportunity if you were not, you know, qualified for it. So, you know, be yourself. Don't be afraid to, you know, do that. But if this is a temporary standstill, like some kind of delay, especially with it being Mercury retrograde, you know, look at things from a different perspective. Like it says on here, try to see different options or different ways to approach something, especially if it's dealing with work, you know, an opportunity at work. Give yourself, you know, a chance to really, you know, write things down so that you can figure things out. Because this week, especially with Mercury being retrograde, you know, there's a high chance that, you know, you can act without thinking fully. And so sometimes it's a good thing to kind of take a step back, make lists for yourself if you don't do that. You know, ask others' opinions before you make moves. Okay, so just try to see different avenues or different options or things or ways of doing things to see where you can come up with. All right, and so your moon card for this week is your hard work is paying off. This is new moon in Capricorn. And that's how the card looks. It's backwards, but you get the drift. Your hard work is paying off. So yes, whatever this new opportunity is, you know, promotion or whatever it is for you all Cancers, even if you have some sort of obstacle or standstill or something, just know that your hard work is going to pay off. So just again, you know, just try to see, you know, a way forward. You know, take time, don't react, you know, just give yourself a minute to think things through before acting. Okay, and your affirmation is, my job allows me to afford my rent, leisure, travel, and everything I need and want. My job allows me to afford my rent, leisure, travel, and everything I need and want. Okay, but yeah, so this career, new opportunity, you know, career advancement, it's gonna get you where you want to go. Okay, but again, I feel Cancers, I feel like this week you're very contented. Like you're very content, you're very like chill, and you just want to be at home. Like you want to be around those you feel close to, very close knit. So this really fits. It's all right. So that was your reading, Cancer. Hopefully it resonated. You know, let me know if it did down in the comment section. I know this was kind of short and sweet, but I do have something that I got to get to very soon. And I wanted to get these videos completed. But yeah, you know, if you don't feel comfortable sharing if the video resonated or how it did, you know, definitely leave a comment or leave an emoji down in the comment section like the video, share the video, subscribe, do all the things. Any information that you need to get in contact with me, it will be down in the description box. The decks that I'm using will be there as well. Yeah, and I think that's it. So have a good week, rest of your weekend, Cancers. Have a good week, and I will see you next time. Bye.